Hey guys, welcome to day one of Networking 101. So today I am going to show you really quick how I add people using groups on Facebook. So if you haven't done this already, what I want you to do is write down 5 to 10 things about you that you love. For me, one of the biggest things that I love to do is crafting. So I went and I found some groups of people from like crafting groups. So let me share my screen and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it is really late. It's almost midnight when I'm making this video, so if I don't make sense a little bit, that might be why. So this is a group. It's called Crafty Moms. There are like 2,300 members in it, and I asked to join this a long time ago because I like to craft. I might have even asked to join this before Beachbody. Um, so what I want you guys to do every day this week, we're going to be adding 10 people per day to our network. And how I do that. It's best if you do this in the morning or around lunchtime, but it gives people time throughout the day to add you. But what I do is I go into a group like this that I love and I start scrolling. So I've already read this post. This lady just crocheted these cool stuffed animals that are like, obviously popular. And we're not friends, but we have a mutual friend. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna message her. I'm gonna say that I liked the dolls that she's crocheting, and I think that's really cool. And it sounds like from her other posts we have a lot in common. And I'm sincere when I say that because I watch this group a lot and I do notice a lot of her posts. And thought if it's not too weird, that we could be friends on Facebook. I know it sounds really crazy, but trust me, it works. So I'll be right. Okay, so I'm going to send this message and then I'm going to also add her as a friend. So I'm going to send the message first. So when she gets my friend request, it'll show that there's a message attached. It says, "Hey Katie, how are you? So we're in the same Crafty Moms group and I saw your crocheted stuffed animals or figures and I love them. It seems like we have a lot in common and even a friend in common. Hope you don't mind the friend request. Keep up the awesome work. I love seeing your posts." So hit send. And then add friends. So that's one request. Okay. In order to get 10 people to add you back, you're going to probably have to do more than 10 requests. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to go through. Oops, I already You can see why I added this girl as a friend. We're already friends, but she posts a lot in this group. So I know that she's kind of a social person. Somebody who posts a lot is usually pretty social and open to new friends. So I just look for who's posting. This is a girl. Over. Guys, let's see. So another thing you can do, I want to just show you a couple ways. If you don't want to message them right away, you can get some conversations. So first comment, and then we can tag the person. And ask a question. Love them. And then she'll respond if she made them or not. And after you have a couple of different corresponding messages like that, then you can send them a friend request along with a message like, hey, we've been talking in the Crafty Moms group and we seem to have a lot in common. I hope you don't mind the friend request. And that's another way to do it. There are so many different ways to find new friends. And it takes time and it might seem crazy, but this is how you meet people. You're going out and you're meeting people. Not everybody's going to be open to meeting you, but there's going to be a lot of people that are. And that's how you make new friends and find people with similar interests. So that's what we want, is we want to build a team of people with similar interests. Let's see. She is not a friend of mine. We are the mutual friends. Medical billing and coding. I'm in the medical field, so that's a little bit. We are both in the craft community. She's selling some craft items. I could start a question. Anybody else? Let me tag her. Always make sure to tag somebody if you're talking to them so they see your comment. And then always every day be checking your notifications to see if they commented back to you or not. Okay? So then keep scrolling. So if you feel like you kind of, this group, there's not many people besides the one girl who's posting, so I'm going to go to my other group. Now you have to be careful with groups too. Like I was born with a cleft lip and palate, and I'm in a couple cleft groups, and they're way personal. It's a very secret group. I would never screen share with that group because it's very secret information, and they're not going to be open to people asking to add them as friends. It's a very secret group. So when you're doing this, you want to pick a group that's just very neutral and just like something like that, like a craft group or a book club or something like that. So let's see what else I have. Crafty Moms. Another one. So here we go. I am just going to message this girl because she has a white page. She's a networker. She probably is looking for more friends as well. So okay. So I wrote, hey Tiffany, how are you? So we're in the same Crafty Mommies group, and I just noticed your page, and I love it. You are very talented, and I love the work that you do. Hope you don't mind the new friend request. I love seeing people with similar interests in my newsgroup. So how long have you been doing the made-to-order crafts? Joe. So ending up with a question is nice. It leaves it open for them to start a conversation. So we're talking about forming people, talking about family, occupation, recreation, and then the message. That is the first part of form, is asking a general question about them, trying to find a connection with this person. What connects you to them? I'm going to send that message, and I'm also going to send her a friend request. So you can see this takes time, which is why a lot of people skip this part of the business, and which is why I wanted this group, because we all need to hold each other accountable. So your assignment today is to go through and add 10 new friends. So it might take quite a few messages to get there, but do it. It's so worth it. Every time you add a friend, tally it down somewhere, put a tally in your phone, something so that you know when you get to 10, okay? All from different groups. If you need to add yourself to different groups to get there, do it. It's worth it. Push and push and push until you get to 10. Comment below this video and this post with what kind of groups you're joining, if you feel comfortable sharing that. What kind of groups have you found that you're joining? I recommend when you're looking for a group, like I said, for it not to be anything personal, for it to have a lot of members, like 1,000 or more is a good thing, and for it not to be related to health and fitness. If it's related to health and fitness, chances are it's full of coaches or it works reps or Plexus people or whatever. So non-health and fitness related, other things, okay? And at 5 o'clock tonight, I'll post the accountability post, and whenever you're done adding your 10, you comment with done. But please make sure to keep track of who you're adding as friends. Let's see, this girl already responded. I can keep this going. It's fun to craft. It's a hobby of mine. But some of these items I won't use or haven't mastered to use yet. No worries. Okay, so I just responded, and I'm also going to message her. So I honestly do have quite a few craft things that I don't use and like little odds and ends. So I'm really kind of curious that she was able to sell it all for 25 bucks. Okay, so I sent you that message. I'm going to add her as a friend. And there we go. So you can see after a while you get kind of used to it and you're able to add a lot of people. Oh, so she commented again. So it's having conversations, meeting people, connecting with them on a personal level. So she's asking me, what kind of crafts are you into? I'm doing more duct tape items right now, but if I find something that I like, I try to do it. Very cool. So I'll respond to that for sure. But that's your training for today. That's your assignment. Get in some groups, add 10 people from these groups, however many groups it takes, however many messages it takes. I get 10 people today, and at 5 o'clock when I post the accountability post, comment with done as soon as you're done. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'm really excited to see your friends list grow. Really excited. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.